Hello, welcome back to another time maths lesson. I have to say, I'm super impressed with everything that you're doing at the moment with telling the time. If you're finding it tricky and you're getting some help from home, that's okay. You can have loads of practice at home because the time changes every second. So if you've got a clock on the wall at home and somebody is asking you questions about time, that's great. We'll have a bit of a recap on everything that we've done so far before we introduce the new learning for today. Are you ready? Yeah. We need a bit more enthusiasm than that. Are you ready? All right, let's make a start. We've got lots of things to talk about on our clock face. There's the first recap. On your device, phone, tablet, laptop, TV, whatever, could you point to the hour hand? Hopefully, you're pointing to this one. Could you now point to the minute hand? Good. Could you tell me the time shown on the clock? Remember, the hour hand is super useful. It's pointing straight at this hour, and the minute hand hasn't moved from where it starts. So the time shown on this one is 3 o'clock. Let's move it round with some of the times that we know really well, these big times. So if I move it round a quarter, this is quarter. Oh, it's moving on its own. Wow. This is 3:15. If I move it round again, 3:30. Think carefully about this one. Remember, we're getting closer to 4. This is closer to 4, so it's just this last quarter. 3:45. And this time is 4 o'clock. Now, yesterday, I'm going to move this round. What time is shown? Okay, 7 o'clock, great. Yesterday, we know quarter, half past, 1:45, and o'clock. So we started thinking about 5-minute intervals. So let's just quickly recap that idea of those 5-minute jumps. We'll start with 7 o'clock and we'll move on 5 minutes. What's the time? 7:05. 7:10. Watch out. 7:15. 7:20. 7:25. And 7:30. If you're feeling confident with that, that is awesome. I'm going to do a couple more examples of jumbled up times, thinking about past this hour, thinking about past 7 or past 8, up to me to decide, and it's just going to be random. So get yourselves ready. What time is shown on the clock? 9:10. What time is shown on the clock? 10:20. What time is shown on the clock? 1:15. What time is shown on the clock? 3:25. 5:10. 8 o'clock. 8:05. 9:20. Remember, in your activity today on Class Dojo, you won't have these helpful blue numbers. So you've got to count round in 5s. When I make it a bit trickier in about 2 minutes, those blue numbers get very confusing. So count round yourself in 5s. 25 past 10 past 12. Half past 1. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Quarter past 3. 5 past 4. 25 past 4. It's about to get a little more tricky. Make sure you're ready, because we know o'clock, quarter past, half past. We know 5, 10, 20 and 25 past. And I've talked before about being very careful, looking at whether it's nearer to 4 or to 5, using that hour hand to help you. We know on this side, we don't say 3/4 past 4, we say 4:45. It's nearer 5, so we start thinking about this minute hand carrying on moving to 5. It's taking that short route on this side to 5. When our minute hand is over on this side, it's gone past 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock was up here. It's gone past 4 o'clock. The hour hand has moved past 4 o'clock. It's past 4 o'clock. It's more minutes past 4 o'clock. And now it's half past. It's gone halfway round. As soon as it crosses that into this half, it starts looking forward to being 5 o'clock. Yay, it's going to be 5 o'clock. This hour hand is nearer to 5. So everything on this side is 2:5. This is 4:45. When it's here, it's really, really, really nearly 5 o'clock. How many minutes until it is 5 o'clock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One jump. 5 to 5. Can you see why this number might be very confusing right now? If you were just reading this, you might say 55 to 5. It's only 5 minutes until it's 5 o'clock. 5 to 5. It's looking forward to being 5 o'clock. It's pretty near the 5. 5, 10 to 5. So on this side, we counted round from the top until we got to the minute hand. On this side, we count from the minute hand back up to the top. Super weird, right? This side, count round this way. This side, from the hand up to o'clock. So this is 5, 10 to 5. Quarter, we know this one already. Quarter to 5. 5, 10, 15, 20 to 5. Let's check that it is definitely 20 minutes until 5 o'clock. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 to 5. 20 to 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to 5. In 25 minutes, it will be 5 o'clock. Let's watch. So it's 25 to 5. 25 to 5. Let's check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It was 25 to 5. This one we know is 4:30. It's as soon as it goes this side, we start thinking about getting close to 5 o'clock. We're going to do lots of examples because this is where it gets a bit tricky. All right? I'll show you the time. I'll show you how to work it out, and then you can have your turn. Okay, it's really close to 4, so we're thinking it's gone past 3 already. It's close to 4, nearly 4 o'clock. Not quite. Then we use the minute hand to find out how many minutes until 4 o'clock. 5, 10. This time shows 10 to 4. 10 to 4. Getting close to 4 o'clock. It's gone over halfway round. This minute hand has gone over halfway round. How many minutes until 4 o'clock? 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 to 4. Wow, look at this hour hand. It's nearly at the 4 o'clock. Nearly 4 o'clock. How many minutes until it will be 4 o'clock? 5. 5 to 4. How many minutes until 4 o'clock? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to 4. If you're trying to use these blue numbers now, it won't work. We have to count in 5s. 5, 10 to 4. 10 to 4. Quarter to 4. We don't need to count in 5s because we know this is our quarter to 4. Just like we know this is 3:30. There will be some quarter, some o'clock, maybe even some 3:30 in your examples on Class Dojo today. Right, let's change this from 4 and let's look at something else. Let's look at 2 instead. Well, let's start here. Here's 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, and now we're thinking it's getting closer to 2. It's getting close to 2. How many minutes? 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 to 2. Five, 10. 10 to 2. In 10 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. 5, 10 to 2. It's getting closer to 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 2. In 25 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. 5 to 2. 5 to 2. In 5 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will be 2 o'clock. 5 to 2. Okay, let's change the hour again. What time is shown here? It's getting close to 5. How many minutes until 5 o'clock? 5, 10. 10 to 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 to 5. In 20 minutes, it will be 5 o'clock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to 5. In 25 minutes, it will be 5 o'clock. One big quarter, quarter to 5. And now it's 5 o'clock. One more before we start mixing them up a little bit. Here's 12 o'clock. Here's 12:30, and now it's getting closer to 1. What time is shown on the clock? 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 to 1. 5 to 1. 10 to 1. 25 to 1. 20 to 1. 10 to 1. 5 to 1. 1 o'clock. Now I'm going to mix these up, so it won't just be the same hour all the time, but all of the times today we'll be thinking about 2. None of the times today, apart from half past, we'll use the word past. Everything else will be 2. So, random examples then. What's the time? Five, 10 to 2. 25 to 4. 20 to 6. In 20 minutes, it will be 6 o'clock. 5 to 6. 5 to 6. 10 to 5. In 10 minutes, it will be 5 o'clock. 10 to 5. 5 to 3. In 5 minutes, it will be 3 o'clock. 5 to 3. 20 to 2. 10 to 3. 25 to 5. 20 to 7. 10 to 7. In 10 minutes, it will be 7 o'clock. 5, 10 to 7. 5 to 8. In 5 minutes, it will be 8 o'clock. It's nearly how many minutes? 20 to 10. Watch out for this common mistake. Sometimes people count from here, 5, 10, and they stop when they reach this hour hand. So some people would say this is 10 to 10, 5, 10. But this minute hand needs to be all the way at the top to show the next hour. It doesn't stop here. This isn't 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock. So this is not 10 to 10. This is 5, 10, 15, 20 to 10. Make sure you are making that minute hand go all the way back up to the top. It's nearly 10 to 11. 25 to 10. 'It's nearly how many minutes? 20 to 9. 5 to 9. In 5 minutes, it will be 9 o'clock. We'll do one more example. Get ready for this one, and then it's over to you. What time is shown on the clock? It's nearly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 6. 25 to 6. On your class dojo, you have got black clock faces that all show times 2. You might have a couple that show half past. They're just there to make sure you're paying attention. Watch out for o'clock and watch out for quarter to. But the rest of them will be 25 to, 22, 10 to, 5 to. Write the time shown in words. This is really, really important. Some people have been using numbers to tell the time as well, but today I definitely want to see the time shown in words. So, if we look at this example here, it is super, super important today that you can still write, this is 5 to 6. You can still write the number 5 and then 2 and then the 6. That is what a good one would look like. We've got to have this. I don't want people writing fancy times like this. Ooh. Terrible, terrible, terrible example, Mr. Sculling. Let's do this one. Don't want people writing fancy examples like this today. We are concentrating on the time in words. So not 5:55, but 5 to 6. Okay. Have a go at those activities, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. When you've done, take a photo of your beautiful maths writing, send it to me on Class Dojo, and we'll be ready for more examples tomorrow where we'll mix up the time a little bit more. Some people are saying that they're finding telling the time tricky. Some people are saying that they're finding telling the time easy. For those people finding it easy, I will give you an extra challenge. If you're finding it tricky, send me a message on Class Dojo and I can give you some extra help. Good luck, everybody. Send me your learning as soon as you're done. Bye.